welcome back. As you guys know from the little intro, we're gonna be doing a soft glam makeup tutorial. Hopefully like the lighting and stuff is fine, but because it's winter, it's been like raining, it's been just really dark, so hopefully the lighting's fine. And the first thing I'm gonna be using is the Kylie Cosmetics. All my products are dirty, so not too much, but I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics skin tint. Like, what is that? What is that? I'll clean her later. Usually, like for soft glam, I'll either go in with the Kylie skin tint or I'll do the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. That is really, really nice. But today we're gonna use the Kylie Cosmetics skin tint because it's just really, really nice. Honestly, for this skin tint, I think a lot goes a long way. And like, you have to be very careful when putting this on because when I first used this, I like squeezed too hard and like a glob of it just dropped on my face. For foundations and skin tints, I like to use a brush because I just like feel like when you blend your foundation out with a brush, it keeps the coverage as maximum as possible. And this is in the shade 7W. I try to stay away from putting like skin tint for foundation underneath my eyes because I don't want like my under eyes to look cakey. And now for concealer, of course, we're gonna go in with my favorite concealer, with the Tower 28 concealer, and I'm gonna use the shade Playa, which is like a shade more similar to my skin tone, and I'm gonna use that to first carve out my eyebrows, just clean them up a little bit. Recently, I haven't been watching Singles Inferno, but I've been watching like people react to Singles Inferno because I don't know, like I don't want to sit down and actually like take the time to watch it. This season is really cute. I like it. There are some people I have opinions on, and we all know who. Like with Mina Sue, the more I see her, I'm just like, you always need one person in the show to just be that like entertainment, and she's the entertainment. Like she's the character that everyone can kind of agree on. And we're just gonna do my usual placements of one here, and then lift my eye. And we're going in with the shade that is closer to my skin tone first because I just like to use this because I feel like it just makes everything more cohesive. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of setting spray in between just to like add a little bit of hydration. For Christmas, I got these Jessup makeup brushes from Amazon, and these are so nice. Like Real Techniques and Jessup are my favorite like affordable makeup brushes. I do want to get some of the Morphe makeup brushes to try because I hear that they're really good. Okay, now we're gonna blend underneath my eye. What I've been doing when blending is I've been starting on the outer edges of blending before I really go inside to blend out the part that's closest to my eye. And it prevents me from over blending because I have an issue with that. I think that looks good. I'm just gonna do it on the other side. Wow, look at how pretty the Tower 28 concealer is. Like, doesn't that just look so nice? We're gonna spot conceal. I'm gonna use my NARS pot concealer just to spot conceal. And I'm just gonna spot conceal any small little blemishes. Cause this is soft glam, like, I don't really fully care if you see like any like scarring peeking through, but I'm gonna try to get at least most of it. But I just have so many acne scars that I just kind of just let them sit. So we're gonna go in with bronzer, and today for bronzer, I think I'm gonna use the Milani Cheek Kiss. And I'm just gonna bronze my face. We're just gonna add back some color. I still do keep my bronzing placement pretty high. I think with soft glam looks, I definitely am adding a lot more bronzer than I usually would because I need to give glam. I need to give glam in full face. Now we're gonna do my cream bronzer for my nose, and I'm just gonna take an angled brush and I'm just gonna kind of go on the sides of my nose. When I do my bronzing for my nose, I don't think I really try too much to like severely snatch her. I just do a little of that, and I try to make her a little more like of a button nose. So I do this line at the top, and then I'll put a line at the bottom, and then I blend her out with a brush, just a bigger, like a more fluffy brush. Now it's time for brightening concealer, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in the corner of my eye. Not too much because I don't want to look ghostly. We'll see if I need to apply more later, but I don't think I'm gonna. So I'm just gonna take my same brush that I just used to blend out my other concealer, and I'm just going to do the same thing where I kind of just use it to like map out where I want that brightening concealer to be. We're looking a little crazy, but like now I can see if I need to apply more bronzer, if I feel like my face is too bright. I hate when I do my makeup and one side just looks different. Like, I feel like this side looks kind of relatively better than this side. So we're gonna have to figure that out. And when I'm blending my concealer, I am kind of going along the sides of my nose just to kind of make my nose contour a little more prominent. For blush today, usually I go for like a coral shade, but today I'm going for like a pink shade because why not? Like, I don't really do pink blush a lot. I'm gonna use this brush and I'm just gonna blend that on the back of my hand like that. Okay, for my blush placement, I think I recently changed it because I realized I don't think an extremely lifted blush looks the best on me. I did like a G-Idol inspired makeup look, and I put the blush like right underneath my eye, kind of like here on the apples of my cheek, and then I just kind of lifted it a little slightly, but not like still keeping it underneath my eye. And I think that looked so freaking cute. Also, this pink blush is so cute. Wait, this is so cute. For powder, as you guys know, I'm going with my trusty Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder because we don't need to do too much. Like, I don't need an expensive powder. Drugstore powders honestly kind of got it. Like, they're relatively good. You don't need an extremely expensive powder. But I'm gonna use my setting powder brush, and because, you know, I have dry skin, I don't ever really bake. And if I put too much powder, it's gonna start feeling really gross, and I don't like that feeling. I've started powdering my smile lines because I never really had extremely bad smile lines, but as I've gotten older, mind you, I'm only 20, I'm about to turn 21, my smile lines have become so much more prominent, which there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just like whenever I do makeup, it kind of like does crease a little more, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. We're gonna go with powder bronzer, add some more color back into my face with the powder bronzer, and just to set that cream bronzer. So for pink blushes, I kind of have two-ish options. I actually have three for powder. I have this Too Faced one, but I don't think I really like this one. I think I'm gonna go in with this Milani one. This is the old one that they have. I don't have the reformulated one, but this is of course in the shade Dulce Pink, and I'm just going to set that cream blush. I think that looks pretty. Set the cream bronzer, and we're gonna just kind of go into my eyebrows a little too. I'm just gonna go do a very simple eye look. I'm using my Huda Beauty Icy Nudes palette, and I'm gonna go in with the shade First Class, and I think I'm just gonna put this all in my crease. I'm not the best when it comes to eyeshadow. I kind of just do what feels right and just hope for the best. I have like a good 2 eyeshadow looks I can do. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in the shade One Self, and I'm gonna just go in with a little smaller brush, and I'm gonna just use that in the corner. I think I may run that color underneath my eye as well. It's a very cool tone eye look. We're gonna add the shade She's Rich, and I'm just gonna add that a little bit to the corner to like build up that kind of smoky eye effect. And then I'm gonna go back in with my fluffy brush that I used in my crease, and I just like to just do that to kind of like blend everything together. Do these eyes both look completely different? Yes. Is that any of my business? No. Which sparkle do I want to use? Okay, we're gonna go in the shade Diamond Dew. Okay, we're just gonna put that on the lid. Just gonna blend that out. See, isn't that pretty? We're gonna do like a very small eyeliner, I think, because I think that'll look really good with this look. I just keep my eyeliner, it looks different every time, but I think today we're just gonna go with the we'll let the eyeliner guide us and see where exactly we need to go. I think I'm gonna make it longer. I'm gonna use some black eyeliner just to go in my waterline. I just had to take a piece of eyeliner just went into my eye, and I just had to take it out with my fingernail. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Apply my mascara. And of course for lip liner, this wouldn't be a Kiana makeup look if the Anastasia lip liner didn't come out at some point. I think I'm gonna use this, and then I go in with like a little deeper of a lip liner shade. We're just gonna use this as like a starter lip liner. I don't know why, whenever I do like certain things like lip liner on camera, I always like mess it up because my hands start to shake, but whatever. Actually may not go in with a deeper shade. I think I kind of like this one. Actually, we may go in with this e.l.f. lip liner just a little bit to just kind of deepen up the lip liner just around the edges. And I think I'm regretting it. I think nothing says glam like more than a Fenty lip gloss. We're using Fenty lip gloss, of course, and we're just gonna put that in this is the final look, guys. I feel like I could have gone a little harder, but I think this looks cute. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys find this soft glam makeup tutorial a little helpful, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Bye!